Donald Trump has seen a major boost in the latest 2024 election polls, now gaining momentum in crucial swing states and even leading nationally, as reported by the New York Times. Today, we'll break down the updated electoral map based on these changes. First, let's lock in the solid states for both candidates to simplify things. Kamala Harris is expected to win reliably blue states such as California, Hawaii, Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Maine's 1st District. Meanwhile, Trump is secure in Utah, Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, the Dakotas, almost all of Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, South Carolina, and Alaska. With this foundation, Trump starts with a strong 125 electoral votes. But before we get into the details, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for your support. Recent polling data is showing big gains for Trump, particularly in 3 key states: Arizona, North Carolina, and Georgia. In Arizona, Trump now holds a 5-point lead, a major turnaround from a month ago when Harris was ahead by 5 points, a 10-point swing in Trump's favor. This shift suggests the earlier polls may have misrepresented the state's true leanings, and now Trump appears well-positioned to win it. In North Carolina, Trump has flipped a 2-point deficit into a 2-point lead, representing a 4-point improvement. Over in Georgia, Trump maintains a solid 4-point advantage, which is consistent with earlier polling. The data collected between September 17th and 21st shows Trump leading in these 3 critical swing states, up by 5 in Arizona, 4 in Georgia, and 2 in North Carolina. These shifts are significant, especially for states that don't typically lean toward Trump in early polling. Harris may need to adjust her campaign strategy, likely focusing more on Georgia and North Carolina, as Trump's hold on Arizona appears to be firming up. Georgia, in particular, looks promising for Trump, with multiple polls giving him a consistent 3 to 4 point lead, even from traditionally left-leaning sources. In North Carolina, a state Trump won in both 2016 and 2020, his performance is looking strong. Current polling suggests he's doing better than in 2020 when he won by just over 1.5 points. At this rate, North Carolina seems poised to remain in Trump's column. Other polling from Emerson confirms these trends, showing Trump up by 3 points in Georgia and with a narrow lead in Arizona. Although Arizona's race is still close and within the margin of error, the broader data, voter registration numbers, and insights from the Harris campaign indicate that Trump is trending upward in both Georgia and Arizona. Wisconsin and Pennsylvania also remain tight battlegrounds. Trump currently holds a slim 1-point lead in Wisconsin, which is encouraging for his campaign, especially given his history of outperforming polling in the state. Harris isn't leading by a large margin here, making Wisconsin very much up for grabs. If Trump can hold or slightly outperform his polling numbers, he has a strong chance of winning. Pennsylvania is another battleground where Trump has pulled ahead by 1 point. If he can hold on to his gains in Pennsylvania, Arizona, and Georgia, 3 crucial states, it signals serious momentum for his campaign. Although an outlier poll recently showed Harris with a 4 or 5-point lead in Pennsylvania, it doesn't align with broader polling trends, especially compared to Wisconsin. Some voter registration data even indicates that Pennsylvania may be tilting more Republican than Wisconsin, potentially making Pennsylvania an easier state for Trump to win. In short, Trump's gains in key states, including Pennsylvania, with its 19 electoral votes compared to Wisconsin's 10, paint an optimistic picture for his campaign. If these trends continue, Trump's chances of securing the presidency look increasingly favorable.